When Mr. and Mrs. Beaver first talk to the children about Aslan, Mr. Beaver recites a poem that's a prophecy that when Aslan comes back, things will be set right, and that winter will end and spring will return. Well, I remember, even as a young child, when I read this little poem, it annoyed me that it didn't quite rhyme, and the meter was a little bit off. It has sight and right rhyming, okay, fine. Roar and more, that's fine. But then teeth and death and main and again. Well, that last one you could explain as main and again, but teeth and death, that doesn't rhyme, and the meter is just a little bit off, and the whole poem seems a little bit cheesy. So I wondered, what is going on here? Is the idea that it's Mr. Beaver putting the poem into his own words, and so he's not really a very lofty poet? Is C.S. Lewis just such a poor poet that it's not really very good? Well, I suppose either of those are possibilities, but a further suggestion is that within the secondary world, this is rather an old poem, and it has been passed down by word of mouth for hundreds of years, and it's been translated from a variety of languages, eventually into Middle English, or whatever the equivalent of Middle English would be in the Narnian universe. Lewis doesn't deal with language difference in this book at all. And that in Middle English, teeth and death may very well have rhymed, and that as this rhyme came down through the years, it was simplified and put into quite basic language and quite a basic meter so that it was easy to memorize. And then that made me appreciate the poem more, because it seemed like a bit of ancient verse and ancient prophecy coming down through the years. This is the same with the other little prophecy that occurs just a page later, saying that the sons of Adam and daughters of Eve will be crowned, the monarchs of Narnia. And we have throne and done, bone, throne, and done rhyming. And I had the same annoyance. But if I think that this is more of modernized spelling of an earlier language, then it makes more sense to me.